Hi, welcome to day 5 of the Showing Up Yoga Challenge. Here we are, showing up. I personally don't want to be here today. Is that okay to say? I didn't want to do this. It's Saturday. I wanted to just watch TV and chill and relax. But I'm showing up. So I hope that inspires you to show up and that you're seeing this video as a sign to get up and just do a little bit of movement, a little bit of breathing, because it really does make a difference, especially when there's a lot that we have to be coping with in our world, in our country, in our lives. Today's practice is going to be a standing practice, so we're not going to get down on the floor. Anybody can do this as long as you can stand. All right, so let's do it. All right, so we're gonna start by finding our feet on the floor and just kind of really grounding down. I'm just gonna start to shift my weight a little bit back and forth. We're not trying to fall over here, just trying to feel where the front of me ends, where the back of me ends. Make sure that I'm breathing. And then we'll go side to side, left and right. I'm keeping both feet on the floor and I'm just shifting, kind of bending one knee to feel my right, bending my left knee to feel my left, and then coming back to center and pressing all 4 corners of both feet into the ground. And then I'm going to begin to breathe as I reach my arms up. I'm going to inhale and exhale to bring them back down. Doing that 2 more times. Inhaling up, keeping my feet grounded. Good. And now I'm going to inhale my right arm up. Left hand stays at my left thigh. Exhale as I lean to the left. Inhale to switch. And exhale to the right. 2 more times each side. Inhaling as I switch. Exhaling as I lean. Going at your own pace. And then coming back to center, taking a moment, a little bounce of the knees, a little wiggle of the hips, maybe shaking the arms out. I'm gonna take 2 exhales with a vibration through the lips, like a raspberry, like you're blowing a raspberry, or like the sound a horse makes. So inhaling through the nose. One more time. All right, that feels good. Okay, I'm gonna come over into a forward fold from here. So you might get your blocks for this. You might get a chair, bring your hands down onto the seat of the chair, or maybe your hands reach the floor. Sometimes even if your hands do reach the floor, it's nice to have something that's a really firm support for the hands. I've got my feet a nice comfortable distance apart, not worrying about my knees being straight here, so bending them as much as you like. I'm gonna shake my head out and just kind of wiggle around here a little bit. Always welcome to come up at any time, so don't feel like you have to stay here. And shifting again, side to side, forward and back, maybe seeing how it feels to really let the elbows bend. And then I'm gonna lift up halfway with a flat back as I inhale. So my hands are at my knees. And then as I exhale, falling forward again, all the way. Inhaling, I'm gonna roll myself up. Reach my arms up. Exhaling, arms come down. All right. I'm gonna do a couple of half sun salutations, which are very similar to what we just did. We're just gonna add in a little bit of rhythm and start with our hands together here. So feel free to follow along with me, starting with an inhale. Exhale, hands together. Inhale, reaching the arms up, hips forward, arching back. And exhale, reaching the arms forward, bending the knees, coming all the way into a forward fold. Relaxing the neck. And when you're ready, let's do that halfway lift on an inhale, flat back, and exhaling to fold. On your inhale, coming all the way back up, reaching the arms, exhaling, arms down. Right, doing that one more time, inhaling to begin, exhaling, hands together. Inhale, reaching up, arching back, hips forward. Exhale, forward and down. Halfway lift on an inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale, coming all the way up, reaching the arms. Hips forward. Exhale, arms down. And let's just take a moment, shake out the arms. Pause here, breathe. Checking in with yourself. Always welcome to take a seat, to lie down at any time. And I'm going to shift and offer triangle pose from here, okay? So I'm going to take my feet wide apart, and my left toes are facing the long side of my mat or forward. My right toes, we're going to turn to face the short side of my mat. My hips want to turn with that foot, but I'm going to turn them to face forward again. Okay, and then this right leg here can be straight, can be bent. If it's straight, try to engage the leg so that you're not just locking out the knee and kind of forgetting about it. We want to be strong in the legs, so we can engage the muscles there to protect the joints. And then I'm going to take my left hand to my hip. My right hand is going to slide down my leg just as far as feels comfortable for me. All right, and then I'm going to pause here. Option to take the left arm, reach it either up towards the ceiling or overhead next to the ear, palm facing down. And we'll take 2 or 3 deep breaths here. When you're ready, on an inhale, lifting up, and we'll turn those right toes to face forward. Turn the left toes. Okay, and go to the other side. So again, my hips are facing forward here, right hand to the waist, left hand sliding down, just as far as you want to, and then either staying here or reaching the right arm up or overhead, 2 or 3 breaths. Lifting up as you're ready. Turning the left toes forward. And from here, I'm going to come into a wide-legged forward fold. So hands to my thighs, bending my knees. As I come forward, hands may come to this chair again, to the blocks or the floor. Letting the head relax. And same story here, just kind of shifting around. You can bend one knee and then the other. You can shift forwards or back. You can bend both knees. Nice deep breaths. And hands come back to the thighs as we roll back up. Walk our feet back together. Shake out the arms. Let them hang by the sides here. Let's take a nice deep breath in and vibrate through the lips again. That's going to be our practice for today. So let's take 3 Oms or 3 breaths to close and 3 Shantis. Deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Thank you so much. See you next time for day 6.